Hi friends, so I never thought that I would make an It Gets Better video, but I watched a really awesome one last night from a video blogger by the name of RoboFillet, and I'm going to add a link to his video because number one, I think I'm saying his name wrong and it's pretty awesome. You should watch it. But anyways, in this video, RoboFillet discussed the issue of LGBT bullying from a Christian perspective, and I found that to be particularly heartwarming. This video moved me to research what my own community was doing in addressing these issues, and as it turns out, my neighborhood church is holding a seminar on the topic this Saturday, and I have every intention of going to this seminar. However, I have a workshop tonight, a job interview tomorrow, and 3 projects due next week, so I may or may not be able to go. But anyways, one of the projects I'm working on is for my web art class, and for this assignment we were told to make a series of 3 videos that were able to stir up emotions and potentially piss people off. As an artist, it is important to have your work mean something and sometimes make a statement. I naturally have a hard time with the idea of being insulting or offensive, but I am very passionate about what I believe in, and while watching RoboFillet's video last night, I realized that sometimes me just being who I am as a person is offensive to certain people. For those who don't know me very well, the things that I am consist of several nouns such as woman, war veteran, fiscally conservative, socially liberal, artist, student, and Christian. Now, I don't necessarily identify with all of the stereotypical ideals that each of these labels assign to me, but pieces of them make up the whole that is 29-year-old Heather Stanley. And I'm here today to say to anyone who is experiencing bullying or harassment due to a physical difference, sexual orientation, or a belief system that it gets better. And this is why I think so. My own sexual preference is straight or hetero, and I did not have any openly gay friends in middle or high school, but that's not to say that there weren't any. I just didn't know them. I was never overly harassed or tormented, but I was a bit socially awkward as a kid, and I had a really hard time relating to the authority figures in my life. As a teenager, I was told or made to believe several things to be true. For example, I never agreed with my father that being an artist was a wasted profession because, in his words, artists only make money after they're dead. My father also carried the unfortunate belief that while it was okay to have friends of all shapes and colors, it was certainly not acceptable to date boys of certain colors. I also struggled as a teenager with the idea that my own self-worth as a woman was somehow related to my ability to obtain a boyfriend, learn to cook, or wear a size 0. Other ideas that weighed heavily on me were those that were delivered with extreme conviction and oftentimes carried severe punishments. Basically, I know how it feels to have the desire and the passion to be something different, and to have that desire snuffed out or stifled because you're not fully in control of your life is extremely frustrating. Because all that you want is to be a kid and to learn and grow and be accepted for who you are. But how can you have those things when you have all of these opposing forces telling you what they want you to be and how they want you to think? I've been there, and while I was dragging myself through these teenage years of life, the one comfort that I had was my faith in God. And it makes me unbelievably sad to think that there are young people in the world today who feel that they don't deserve this comfort. I know I'm not the first to say this, and I certainly won't be the last, but to everyone out there, gay, straight, or otherwise, my God loves you, and it gets better. The good news is that one day you will be in control of your life, for the most part. I was fortunately able to find an outlet for personal growth and development from outside resources. Sure, this resource often had its own ideas for me, and wasn't always easy to deal with, but I was given the opportunity to experience something different, and I'm better for that now. At some point, the belief that you have in yourself has to outweigh all of these opposing forces, because the bad news is there will probably always be certain people telling you who they want you to be and how they want you to think. I know that as a teenager, it's hard to believe that the opinions of others do not describe who you are as a person. Your dreams and beliefs and ideas and passions, they all are pieces that make up the whole that is you. Please don't stop dreaming because your pieces make you different. I honestly believe that we need more difference in the world to make a difference in the world. I'm Heather Stanley, and it gets better.